I'm Anthony Venus, CEO of YayPay, and
I'm Brian Denenberg. I'm Vice President of Sales of YayPay.
so YayPay, we get small and medium-sized businesses paid faster. We're in accounts receivable management, so we make it much easier, we make it much more efficient and much faster. So really bringing down the days outstanding of those horribly paid late invoices for companies, speeding up cash flow, and also providing more visibility. So really the clients are in the range of between $1 and $100 million. So we're dealing with small business owners, we're dealing with small finance teams, CFOs, etc. And really it's a plug-and-play solution where we get you paid faster.
And who's your competition in this market?
It's an interesting question. We're in the era of SaaSing the back office. So this all started back with outsourcing functions, non-core functions. Payroll was the first to go, HR and benefits after that, and accounts payable. Now, the Fortune 500 or the Fortune 1000 really pioneered that over the years. And over time, that's been shrunk down to set with SaaS to the back office. So then came Paychex for payroll, Zenefits for benefits, etc. Now, we're creating a new space here for accounts receivable for small and medium-sized businesses. So really, we're at the beginning of this phase for SaaSing this and shrinking it down for SMBs. So we see it as a natural next progression in SaaSing the back office.
And how long? So it sounds like your product's already out. So how long has it been? How long has your product been out? And what kind of traction are you seeing so far?
Sure. So we're super new. We started software development last July, so about 10 months ago now. We went into some trials end of last year, and we've just opened up the doors, if you like, about 6 weeks ago. It started to market, started to bring on paying customers. So we're really up to our first 10 paying customers, and the traction over the last month has been great. So we're seeing a nice upkick, and there's definitely a big market out there for this.
What about your team kind of makes you guys the ones who are equipped for this?
So Anthony and I worked together 22 years ago at The Economist. I was in New York, he was in Singapore, then I was in Hong Kong. So we've worked together then, and we started another company together, was it 17 years ago? This is our third time working together. So that would be the two of us, and then there's Eugene. Maybe you.
Sure. So we've worked together, obviously, a long time. We've experienced the problem of accounts receivables in these other smaller businesses we've run. But also, we brought on Eugene as well from Techstars as our CTO. Brian was a Techstars mentor. Eugene was a Techstars associate. So we've been gathering up the Techstars people into the team, and really looking forward to it.
I liked it so much I had to join.
Yeah. Have there been any surprises so far of just kind of in developing the software or building the team, anything that kind of surprised you as you've kind of come along this way?
Sure. So what we've realized with accounts receivables is that we can put a lot of technology into this. We can automate a lot of the process. However, we still actually need to make some calls when the invoices get stuck, and about a quarter of those invoices still get stuck. The need for human interaction is still there, so we have to pick up the phone and do those polite, professional, persistent reminder calls. We're definitely not the guys with the baseball bats.
I wouldn't mind.
So really we're mixing both technology and a little bit of people along the way, but we're trying to minimize the number of people we use for that by just some smart technology. So that's been something that we've figured out along the way. Also, the market. Originally we started off thinking this would be right for really small companies, and we think it's actually where we're getting some traction is in the companies that are turning over between, say, $5 and $50 million. It's still a problem these guys face, and that's been a great discovery for us.
We're also finding companies that are growing fast have a stronger need for it, because whatever's working for you today, if you're flat, may continue to work for you. But if you're really growing dramatically, then what's working today may no longer work tomorrow. So companies that are trying to think forward and think ahead for their growth, that we find those are really useful for them.